Welcome back to the VS Showdown, where we pit the most powerful monsters against each other and see who would come out on top. Today, we have two absolute titans, Supercharged Evolved Godzilla from Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and Thermonuclear Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters. Let's break down their stats and see who would win in this epic clash of titans. Let's dive right in. Starting with size and weight, Thermonuclear Godzilla stands at around 393 feet tall, weighing over 90,000 tons. The intense radiation from his thermonuclear state gives him a glowing, fiery look, enhancing his already massive frame. On the other hand, Supercharged Evolved Godzilla, after absorbing radiation from Tiamat, has grown slightly taller than his previous form and weighs about the same as his thermonuclear counterpart. His size now matches or exceeds his previous 400-foot height, and his body is surrounded by powerful magenta energy, especially along his dorsal plates. It's a tie, both are colossal, and neither has a significant size advantage. Thermonuclear Godzilla, though powerful, is not known for his agility. His movements are deliberate and strong but relatively slow. However, he can still outmaneuver larger opponents, using his powerful tail and devastating atomic breath to keep them at bay. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla, with the energy coursing through him, shows improved speed and mobility compared to his previous forms. His boosted energy allows for quicker, more fluid movements, as seen when he confronted Kong after evolving. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla. His enhanced agility gives him the edge here. Thermonuclear Godzilla is nearly indestructible in his supercharged form. The immense radiation not only fuels his attacks but also rapidly regenerates any damage he sustains, making him one of the hardest kaiju to bring down. His nuclear pulse, in particular, can disintegrate anything in his vicinity, further boosting his durability. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla, now bolstered by radiation, also has extraordinary durability. However, his regeneration abilities, while impressive, aren't quite as fast or potent as Thermonuclear Godzilla's. Thermonuclear Godzilla, his superior regeneration tips the scales. When it comes to stamina, Thermonuclear Godzilla is a beast. He can sustain his high-energy state for extended periods without faltering, thanks to the endless supply of nuclear energy he absorbs. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla is no slouch, but his stamina is more limited due to the energy-intensive nature of his new form. He can release devastating attacks but may need to absorb more energy to keep going in prolonged battles. Thermonuclear Godzilla, his ability to keep fighting without rest makes him the clear winner in this category. Both versions of Godzilla display significant intelligence, but Thermonuclear Godzilla's centuries of experience fighting kaiju and titans give him the upper hand. His tactical awareness in battles, including his strategic use of his environment and abilities, shows a level of cunning that Supercharged Evolved Godzilla, while intelligent, hasn't demonstrated as clearly. Thermonuclear Godzilla, more experience and better tactical awareness. Thermonuclear Godzilla's atomic breath is his most iconic weapon that he does have, and in his thermonuclear state it becomes more potent, capable of disintegrating anything in its path. His nuclear pulse, a shockwave of pure radiation, is also a game-changer in close combat. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla's atomic breath has also been supercharged by radiation, now with a magenta hue and increased potency. However, his new form has yet to show anything on par with the devastating nuclear pulse Thermonuclear Godzilla can unleash. While both are powerful, Thermonuclear Godzilla's nuclear pulse gives him the edge in close encounters. Thermonuclear Godzilla has a rich history of battles, having fought and defeated titans like King Ghidorah and the Mutos. His experience gives him an advantage in recognizing and exploiting weaknesses in his opponents. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla is a relatively new form, and while he's faced powerful enemies like Kong and the Scar King, he doesn't have the same level of experience or victories over such dangerous foes. Years of battle experience make him more seasoned and adaptable. Now let's see how this fight would play out. Supercharged Evolved Godzilla comes in hot with his new abilities, his magenta atomic breath blasting through buildings, and his speed allowing him to outmaneuver Thermonuclear Godzilla initially. However, as the battle drags on, Thermonuclear Godzilla's superior stamina and durability start to shine. His nuclear pulse disorients Supercharged Evolved Godzilla, allowing Thermo to land devastating blows. Despite a valiant effort from the Titan, Thermonuclear Godzilla's overwhelming power and regeneration eventually prove too much. With one final nuclear pulse, Thermonuclear Godzilla finishes the fight, standing victorious. So there you have it. While Supercharged evolved Godzilla put up an incredible fight, Thermonuclear Godzilla's unmatched power and durability secure his victory. Who do you think could take on Thermo next? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay epic.